Hi, you guys. It's Lori from Lori J Journals again, and here we go with part 3. This is the third video continuation of my All Things Altered today. And if you watched the other two videos, the first one was rather long. It was my process as I went through and started creating this denim journal cover that you see on screen here. And I used various mark making tools, different acrylic paints, and I found that I just wasn't thrilled with what happened. I put a double heart in the middle. I wasn't loving the way it looked. So if you joined me for part 2, which was the second video I filmed, a little bit shorter, kind of a a sad, vulnerable video about me covering up the center of this and creating kind of this focal point block here and splattering some of this turquoise acrylic ink on here for these splotches. I don't know that it's completely dry. I think it's dry enough, because what I'd like to do for part 3 and finishing up my hashtag All Things Altered is to write something on this block. Now, this is really risky to do on camera, because lettering is one of those things where, I don't know, sometimes it comes out really great and other times I'm not happy with it. You can see I have my caddy here of all my various markers. I'm going to use a Posca pen for this. I think that that's the best bet, and I think you can see all this dust from when my husband hung the shelves in my office. Okay, time to clean. I have a white-ish block tinted pink. It was both on a dark pink on the background, as you can see, and then I mixed white and light pink, or what was called heather, to create the block. And I think I am going to do a lettering in black, and I really hope it works and that I like the way it looks. And again, I think I might go back and make a few more marks. I'm trying to decide what I want the sentiment to be. I thought about something like embrace the mess, my messy life, my messy journal, bless this mess. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do. I'm thinking both about the sentiment and about the way I like letters looking when I'm lettering onto something. So I am down to the wire on camera, and now I have to make a decision. So I think to make the journal most versatile for a user, right? Because I don't know whether it's going to be an art journal, a writing journal, a planner. I have no plans yet for the inside of this. So I think I'm just going to do embrace the mess, right? Or life is messy. My messy life. I think I'm going to go with embrace the mess. And I thought about stamping this so that I could make the letters perfect, but then I thought it's a messy journal, so why not do kind of some messy writing? So that's what I'm going to do. I hope that I like the way this comes out, but we'll see. We'll see. I am going to just write out for a visual to help myself. Oh, it's off camera. To the left here, I've written the word embrace, mostly so I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters and the size of them, knowing kind of like what would be in the center. So the R is the center letter. And typically if you start with your center letter and move out, you get things more centered. So I think I'm going to do embrace the mess. I think that's what I've got going on here. So here we go. Here we go. And I can go back over this if I feel like it's not dark enough and it needs another coat. I'm trying to go with irregular letters, and I'm trying to be careful because this turquoise is still a little bit wet. All right, it's not totally straight, but it's fun enough. Again, I can go back with my much wetter tip. Okay, so mess is 4 letters, which means it's going to split right down the middle. So I can just make sure that my S's kind of line up with, or sorry, the E and the S line up with the. So I think I'm going to be okay. And I'm not loving my letters, but you know what? So be it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't love it. I didn't get mess. I didn't get it lined up well. So guess what? I will probably cover this one more time because why not at this point? This is what my messy life looks like. And I'm thinking too that maybe this video isn't going to get posted. So this is how I'm going to handle this. I'm going to take a lot of this off. And I'm going to paint over it yet again one more time. It's all a process, right? I really should kind of wait for this to dry. I think I will squirt my paint right on it. Get a nice thick coat. I think I want to keep some of that heather color in there. And here I go again. And actually, my other brush is still by the sink because I washed them all out after so I'm just going to use this one. And now you can see, because I didn't wait, there's a little bit of gray mixed in there. So I'm thinking, what do we do when we make a mess of something and we're not happy with it? We can trash it, or we can embrace the mess and start over again. If it was paper, I might not be so determined, but this is a great piece of denim, and I really love the background. I like the way I kind of made a mess with some of the mark making tools. And I don't want to miss the opportunity to use this. I think this could be a great journal cover. So, oh, and I can see I have a brush hair in there. We'll get that out. And I think this is okay. Before I had it wasn't quite so opaque. I had a little bit of kind of the denim weave showing through. and now it's a little more solid, and that's okay. And I've smudged some of that turquoise in there, but I'm okay with that too, because I think I'm going to splatter again. I liked the way that looked. And we're going to try that again. And either I will try again with my pen, or I will pull out the stamp this time so that I feel better about the way it looks. So let's get some of that splatter out again. And thinking I might even add a little bit of, I have this really pretty violet I didn't use before, but I think I'm going to add some now. And I think it's all going to be okay. I think I am going to, in the end, stamp as much as I'd like to. Trust my hand at the handwriting. Didn't go well the first time. And I think that I have to call it quits on layering the paint because I don't want it to get too thick and crackly and all that. So I called this part 3, and now I'm going to need a part 4, but here we go. I hope you're following along with me. I'm keeping the videos short now, right? Have a great one. Hashtag all things altered. Join the collab and post your own creations.